Every year, 5 young people are chosen to receive their wings before the age of majority. Today, we celebrate the ascension of this year's 5. Watch them fly for the first time and dazzle us all.
That was breathtaking.
So, I don't got the words.
I wish I understood how they work. That could be us next year.
That will be us next year.
Has anyone started working on their project already?
I have some ideas.
Of course you do.
It's a year away. It'll be here before you know it.
Welcome to our story. We'll get back to that group of young people in just a bit. But first,
a long time ago in a faraway place.
It's not Narnia or Tatooine or some depressing post-apocalyptic version of your world.
It's not what?
I bring books of their world. In this one story, people have these swords made of light and can choke people with magic.
Okay, that sounds weird.
Sounds soaring to me.
Anyway, our world is full of people like you and me.
Except it's not like your modern world. No, cars, for instance.
Cars?
They're these wagons, but you don't need horses, they just go.
Can we visit their world?
Maybe later.
Our world is kind of like how it was in your stories about the Knights of the Round Table.
Except girls aren't second-class citizens. What is with that in your world?
And we elect our leaders in little towns and big cities. No kings who tell everyone what to do.
And late in medieval times?
Primitive and woke?
A simpler, better time?
The people of our world are called aviarians.
They love birds.
Obsessed with birds, really.
And so one day, the very first wing creator made the very first pair of wings.
She pulled them on and was transformed.
She flew high, and when she returned to the ground, she knew she had to share her creation with all aviarians.
Soon, wings were everywhere. All flew, even the youngest children.
But in their race to reach the sky, they flew too fast. There were accidents, and some kids died.
So the aviarians came together to develop the flight code to protect the children.
They decided that wings would only be for adults and would mark a child's ascension to adulthood.
But soon, they realized that there are those who are ready for wings early.
Young people who show uncommon talent or understanding.
And so, every year, in every town, a few young people are chosen to receive their wings early.
We'll get to a very important group of chosen in just a bit.
You ready for us?
Not yet.
We need to tell them about the lightning.
Oh, right.
It changed everything.
20 years before our story begins, a wing creator discovered a way to connect the wings to the flyer's body.
The wings connected directly into the spine, harnessing the electricity of the body.
And then the people could really soar.
What they didn't realize was that the wings could also be a conduit for that electricity.
Wings got about more than soaring. They became weapons.
There is nothing in the flight code about what to do when wings become weapons.
No one even talked about that. We just wanted to fly.
Fly! Fly!
Fly.
Fly!
Fly.
Fly?
But are you sure it's worth it? The kids lived in the town of Flockholm, a small town surrounded by a lot of farmland.
They weren't all that different from all of you.
They had friends and parents went to school.
And they had little siblings. And well, their little siblings did what little siblings do in every world.
Shawnee, why aren't you holding Bowie's hand?
Shawnee loves Bowie! Shawnee loves Bowie!
Griffin, I'm gonna kill you.
Rowan, clip it. You can't tell me what to do. I'll tell Mom, and she'll tell you what to do.
You better not.
Isn't it interesting how we always see Rowan and Griffin together? I mean, if you only see one of them, you know the other is coming soon.
Why, Onyx? Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Seems pretty clear to me, Willow. Rowan and Griffin are obviously in love.
I'm not! Are you sure? Griff, just get out of here, okay?
Archer, come here.
What?
Griffin is your friend. Fly right with him.
Okay, fine, whatever. Dad said you have to help with chores today.
Yeah, I know. Get.
Onyx, that was kinda mean.
You're mad at me for crashing them after they teased you?
My little brother really does like Rowan, that's all.
Shawnee had to look out for her brother, because their dad didn't.
Everyone else had at least one parent they could count on.
Zola's mother was the wheelwright, making wheels for wagons. And Bowie's father was the wing creator for the town. Willow's parent was the blacksmith, making horseshoes and shovels and such.
Yes, blacksmiths and wheelwrights. We told you. No technology like your world.
Except for the wings.
Slade's parent was a farmer that lived just a little ways out of town.
Onyx's mother was the mayor.
The mayor has an announcement.
We have made a deal with Talon Roost. They will send us their finest cabbages, and in return we will send them our surplus carrots.
The mayor comes through for us again.
Onyx had not only parents, but a favorite aunt as well.
Ixie, come here.
So, are you ready for your tree quiz tomorrow? Of course.
Right, remember, if you get stuck, go to the root of the problem.
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll do tremendously.
Nice one.
Onyx had lots of support, but Shawnee and Griffin, not so much. Their father, Mayor, you got a problem.
Eli, don't do this.
And what is that?
You don't know what you're doing. We don't want their stupid cabbages.
I do. I make a mean cabbage stew. And you and Shawnee and Griffin can have the first pot, Eli Varanen.
Shawnee's father, well, he didn't work much. His wife died many years ago.
Shawnee was just 6 years old. She didn't remember too much about her mom. Griffin didn't remember her at all.
Her father didn't really pay much attention to his kids after that.
Fortunately, Shawnee had great friends, especially Zola and Willow. Shawnee met them just 2 years after her mother passed away.
Okay, students, I want you to try and find all the rocks we talked about. Work together and see what you can find.
any. Give me that.
But I found it.
But we don't have any. And you have 2 more.
You have to find them yourself.
Ms. Merlot, so we should work together.
You're Shawnee?
And you're X-Ola?
Zola, not X-Ola.
I'm gonna call you X-Ola from now on.
No, don't.
Okay. Zola. That kind of chirps.
Chirps?
It's what my mom used to say. It means it's good.
I don't know why my parents didn't spell my name with a Z.
They wanted you to be different.
I just want to be the same as everyone else. Me too.
I don't. That's boring.
When you're different, everyone looks at you.
Everyone looks at me anyway because of my dad. So I decided I like it when people look at me. But you don't?
Not really.
Tell you what, stick with me and I'll make sure everyone is looking at me and not you two.
I don't mind people looking at me sometimes. You'd really do that?
Sure. Then we both get what we want.
Okay, here.
Yes. Ms. Merlot, you got Roxy.
Very good, girls. I'm so impressed with all of you.
And that was just the beginning. Shawnee, Zola, and Willow became best friends. They spent a lot of time pretending.
I can't believe you betrayed me.
You deserved it. I will never forgive you.
You two are so weird.
Or searching the woods for tasty mushrooms.
Found one.
You always do.
My mom makes a great mushroom soup. And truth be told, they often got into trouble.
I'm very disappointed in all of you.
We're sorry. Sorry, Mom.
That was totally my fault.
It is always your fault.
Sorry, Zola.
You're not sorry. You're totally not sorry.
Please don't be mad at me.
Cut it out!
I'll be sad and miserable and go live in a tree forever if you hate me.
You're impossible.
Even as they got older, they held on to their goofy sides. At least around each other.
When you're 13, you're sure everyone is judging every move you make.
Which is why you need a friend or two who accepts even the goofiest of moments.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Were you hopping?
Maybe.
I think we're too old to be hopping. Where are we hopping anyway?
I wanted to know what it'd be like to be a rabbit.
It'd be kind of fun.
Imagine if there were hundreds of rabbits.
All hopping together. You know what would be even better than rabbits? Birds! Yes! Bunny birds!
What in the world are you doing?
Nothing. We were just talking.
About bunny birds?
There's no such thing as bunny birds.
But maybe there should be?
Yes. If the world was fair, bunny birds would totally be a thing.
What would a bunny bird do?
Well, speaking from an entirely scientific perspective, I think they probably both hop and fly.
Hop and fly?
That's what the science suggests.
I think I know exactly how a bunny bird might move.
Onyx! Onyx! Onyx!
Oh, I don't think so.
Come on, Slate. If I have to, so do you.
Slate, that's sorry.
I feel like an egg.
Only Onyx could get Slate topped like that.
So true.
Shawnee and Willow and Zola were inseparable until...
Whoa, we are not there yet.
That comes much later, like maybe in Act 2.
Right, sorry.
So, let's get back to the wings. In this world, like we said before, everyone can get their wings when they turn 18 years old.
But Shawnee and her friends wanted to get their wings early. Only a select few students are chosen.
Being chosen meant you got to go to the youth summit in Falcon's Rest.
The 3-month experience was all about focusing and expanding your talents.
They are trained to be the next generation of leaders.
Which is why, to be chosen, they had to show exceptional skill or understanding in one area of excellence.
Creativity, intelligence.
Athleticism.
Kindness.
And
I know we're forgetting one.
Creativity, intelligence, kindness, athleticism, and...
leadership. That's the one you forgot. I think that brings us to the beginning of our story.
A few years after bunny birds became a thing, only one subject dominated their minds.
the choosing.
With it only a few weeks away, all of them were thinking about the task they hoped would earn them their wings.
Of course, none of them knew that a new arrival to town would change everything.
I have returned, and with a new friend. Have you ever just quietly entered? Let's see. Nope.
That would be way too boring for sure.
So who are you anyway?
Slate, be nice.
Their family just moved into Old Lady Lark's old nest.
I'm Rory from Talon Roost.
You have Shawnee for a neighbor. I hope you like loud music and dramatic performances at all hours of the night.
Hey!
Glad you're here. We could use some new people. We get tired of the same old people all the time.
I think, well, we just insulted all of us.
Wait, no, I didn't mean it that way.
She's just teasing. I'm singing that song too. We've known each other all our lives. I mean, how many times can we tell the tale of Willow's treehouse catastrophe?
Never again, hopefully.
Sounds like an interesting story.
Keep her up all night. When she's sleepy, her defenses are down, and then you hear all the good stuff.
Onyx!
So, are you going to try for one of the chosen?
I am.
But the judges don't know you. How could they pick you?
I have letters of recommendation from the masters of my hometown.
Doesn't really seem fair for you to come in at the last minute and potentially edge out one of our own people.
Well, if they're the best one, then they deserve it. It doesn't matter how long they've been here.
Thanks.
Bowie.
Thanks, Bowie.
Bowie, you're my hero.
Clip it, Slate.
I don't know why you all think it's fine for someone who didn't grow up here to steal one of our spots.
I'm not stealing anything.
Ignore him. Come on, let's get to class.
I'll walk with you.
Why are you always such a jerk?
I was just saying what everyone was thinking.
It doesn't really seem fair to show up last minute like that.
As the weeks went on, they all prepared their presentations for the Council of Choosing.
Shawnee, Onyx, I have to show you, I'm done.
With gloves?
Look,
So it's like mittens and gloves.
try them on.
Whoa.
Cool. I knitted each part separately, and then I sewed the mitten part over the glove part.
I didn't know you could knit.
I never have before, but I asked Old Lady Lark to show me. It's not that hard.
For you, maybe.
Tell us about your writing.
I created a poem. But I can't do it alone.
No fly.
How do you know we don't like to perform?
Ask Zola to do it.
Oh, come on. You know Zola would never fly that way.
Me neither.
Just try. All you have to do is read the underlined words with me. Willow, you be the audience.
Why do I let you talk me into things?
Because you love me.
I find you vaguely amusing.
Right. Ready?
No?
Too bad. Mama watches as her fledgling leaves the nest. The ground so far below. Still, she leaps and falls, lands on leaves. Mama brings her food and fledgling climbs back to the nest to try again. She leaps and glides ever so briefly and falls. I have no mama. I have no papa. When I leap and fall, no one watches. No one encourages me back to my nest. But I am strong, and I will fly. Not because of mama or papa or anyone, but because my wings are within.
That was actually soaring.
It was great, Shawnee. I can't believe you wrote that.
I think you'll definitely get chosen.
Thanks. You read your lines perfectly.
So, Onyx, I don't get it. How do you demonstrate leadership to the wing creators?
We have to present a plan for how to accomplish a task, how we'd use different resources, and stuff like that.
I feel like you should be able to stand up and say, I'm Onyx, duh, and then sit back down again.
I wish it was that easy. So, you know how all the towns aren't very well connected? It takes days to ride from one town to the next. News travels so slowly.
Remember when Canary Village had that huge fire? We didn't find out for weeks.
Right. So, we have some of the biggest trees in the land. I think we need to create lookouts in the tops of the trees. They'd be built as high as possible. There'd be one in each town, and then 2 or 3 in between each town. We could communicate by signaling to the people in the other lookouts.
That chirps. How'd you come up with that?
Well, I was just thinking how disconnected we are from all the other towns. Most people don't care. They'll never leave their town. But you know I want to get out of here and explore more of the world. So,
I'm going with you.
Me too. Where are we going?
everywhere.
I'm in.
Maybe one day we'll even see the green sea.
Onyx was just telling us about her tree outpost idea, so the towns can stay connected.
You are totally getting your wings with that idea.
I hope so. So Zola, are you finally ready to tell us about your top secret project?
Yes. I am going to present on how to manipulate the lightning in our bodies. Wait, what? That's how the wings work so well. It's the electricity in our bodies that powers them.
I didn't know that.
They don't teach us that in school.
Well, I mean, I knew that soldiers could throw lightning, but I guess I never thought about how it worked.
People don't like to talk about it. I asked my mom and she changed the subject, but Old Lady Lark explained it to me.
So, you're doing your project on wings?
Yep, so tell me more.
No! Please, Zola. I love you, but your science lectures are a little boring.
I kinda have to agree with Shawnee on this one.
Ouch.
Of course, I'm sure there's someone out there who would find your lectures very interesting and not boring at all.
You just have to search very hard for them.
You two are so mean.
Zola, our brainy friend. We kid because we love you.
And we're all jealous of your brain.
Forget about them. I want to hear all about it.
Come on, Louie. Look out with me.
You know I'm not good at that.
I need to train.
Slate, you're going to get the athletic spot. Everyone knows it. You don't have to do anything.
Just exercise with me.
Fine.
So, what do you do to get the kindness slot anyway?
It's based on interviews, testimonials from townspeople, and recommendations from teachers.
Are you sure you want to go for that slot? I mean,
What?
well, it's usually a girl who gets it. I hear Sienna's putting in for kindness too.
So? If she gets it, good for her.
I'm just saying, girls don't look for kindness. Say they do, but you know that's not true.
Not every girl thinks the same way, Slate. Just like not every boy thinks like you.
I'm just looking out for you.
There's no other category for me. Zola's smarter, Shawnee's more creative, and I'd never beat you in athleticism.
What about leadership?
What about Onyx?
Yeah, she'd probably beat you in that too.
How is Onyx?
Ugh, don't. She doesn't see me like that.
Maybe she likes kind guys.
Don't even think about it.
I'm not. Come on. Onyx is... She's nice and all, but not what I'm looking for.
Good. Wait, who are you looking for?
No one. I mean, I don't like anyone. I think I know them all too well.
Yeah, you need to get out of this town.
After we graduate, let's leave and...
What? What would we do?
Messengers? I mean, if we get our wings early, we can be whatever we want to be. We'll get chosen as messengers easy.
That could be cool.
Can you stop for a minute?
You need to work out more. Getting winded after 2 minutes of exercise?
When we're messengers, we can let our wings do the work.
No, flying tires you out too. My uncle told me. Wings are linked to you when your energy is what powers them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Come on.
Hi, Rory.
Hi, you guys are exercising?
Staying in shape.
That's great. I used to run with a friend back in Talon Roost.
Want to run with us?
No thanks, I should probably get going.
Wait. Did you finish your project?
I presented this morning.
I thought we had another week left.
We do, I just wanted to get it over with, so I did it today.
Do you think you'll be chosen?
I have to get it.
What do you mean you have to?
I just really, really want it.
You went for leadership, didn't you? I don't see how you think you could be a leader for this town when you only moved here a couple of weeks ago.
Guess we'll see what they say, huh?
Why don't you go back to your own town and try to get chosen there?
I gotta go. I'll glad to see you later, Bowie.
On the day of the choosing, families of the potential chosen waited anxiously for the decisions.
Only Onyx wasn't chosen.
It's your fault she didn't make it.
I didn't make them pass her over.
If you weren't here, she'd have gotten leader.
You don't know that. Sometimes no one is chosen for an area.
Leave them alone, Slate. This isn't their fault.
This is a happy day. Can we all try being a little happier?
It's not a happy day for Onyx.
We'll talk to her, okay? It's not the end of the world.
Oh yeah? How would you feel if you didn't get chosen?
We'll talk to her.
Rory didn't feel bad about taking the spot from Onyx.
I mean, I felt bad that she was upset.
But Rory had a plan for sticking to it.
Hey, Rory. Are you okay? You left early last night.
What? Oh, sure.
Slate has been in love with Onyx since they were little kids. Not that she knows it. Anyway, he's very protective of her.
I get it. Hopefully it'll blow over.
So, where are you heading?
I was going to the woods.
Hunting?
No, I'm terrible with the bow. I just like walking in the woods. Kind of stupid, huh?
No, not at all. It's peaceful, right?
Yeah, it's my place to get away from everyone.
Right. I'll leave you to it.
I didn't mean. It's good to take a walk with people sometimes, if you want.
Sure.
That's a bluebird.
I never can tell them apart.
My dad taught me a lot about birds. The bluebird is doing a territorial call.
It's like a warning, right?
Yeah, he's warning other birds to stay away, or stay out of its territory.
That's soaring.
Listen, they're fighting for song. They both want the same piece of the forest.
Who's going to win?
Probably the first one. The song was complex. The challenger just isn't as good.
What else do they use their songs for?
Right. The other thing is mating.
Oh, right. I think I knew that one.
Sometimes I wish I was a bird.
Why?
Oh, I've just been really bad at liking people. Or not liking people. I can like people, but telling them I like them and them liking me back, I'm not good at that.
I'm not following.
I'm sorry, I'm confusing. I mean, I liked someone in my town, but they didn't know, and I didn't have the guts to say anything. But if I was a bird, I could just sing a song and...
Oh, I get it. Asking someone out is so hard. I've never actually done it, either.
Birds have it much easier.
Yeah.
Maybe Slate should sing a song to Onyx.
Slate singing? I'd pay to see that.
He's not a singer, huh?
No, not at all.
I'm thirsty. Do you want to come over to my nest to get something to drink?
Sure.
As the weeks went on, the Chosen were trained on the history of wings and how to operate them.
And that's when Rory saw their chance to start their plan.
Great work today, class. 4 weeks into training, and it's clear you're all working very hard to earn your wings. And finally, we have as our special guest, Indigo Creador, the wing creator of Flockholm, and Bowie's father. Please give him your attention.
For as long as we can remember, we have worshipped birds, for they can fly.
I can't believe he's telling this story again.
Like we haven't heard it 15 million times. I love this story.
Of course you do. Soon, wings were everywhere. Everyone flew, even children, for people did not yet understand.
I understand I'm starving. How long is he going to go on for?
14 hours, I think.
No, only 13 hours, 15 minutes, and 34 seconds.
Bowie, is he this boring at home?
You don't even know.
Some of us want to hear it.
20 years ago, a truly innovative wingmaster discovered a way to connect the wings to the flyer's body, tapping directly into the lightning that powers us all. And now, we can control our wings by thought alone.
And that lightning can be pulled forth and directed at others, isn't that right?
Rory, we're not asking questions, you're absorbing the story.
No, it's quite all right. That's correct, of course. Our soldiers use their wings to win wars against those who would destroy our way of life. And our wings are our greatest weapon when we must defend ourselves and those we love. It is our right to use our wings as we see fit. It is the fundamental element upon which our society exists.
But it isn't. When you were young, wings couldn't hurt people. So how can you say that lightning is a fundamental element?
The wings are the fundamental element.
But you changed the wings! This new technology hurts people.
Wings are still wings. Just because they can do more now than before doesn't change anything.
But it changed everything.
And we control technology. It shouldn't control us.
That's right. We do control it.
People are controlling it so much they're hurting other people with it. Are you okay with people killing people with wings?
That's enough. I'm sorry, Indigo. They don't quite understand the purpose of your visit.
No squawk.
That's all for today, class.
I'll see you later at home, Bowie.
What was that all about?
Wings are dangerous.
Not when used correctly.
And can you be sure that they'll always be used correctly?
People don't just zap people for no reason.
What reason is good enough to kill someone?
Hey! No one said anything about killing anyone.
Do you think they'll be okay?
I know what's got him so worked up.
Them, Slate, not him.
I know what's got them so worked up.
What do you know?
In their village, somebody hurt 3 people with his wings. Zapped them hard.
Why?
I don't know, but I'm sure there was a reason.
Zola, it's time for dinner. We're coming. So, what did you learn today? Did you get to fly? Not flying yet. We don't get to do that until the ceremony.
I still think they should let us take them up once before that.
Yeah, I don't really want my first time flying to be with the whole town watching. What was Slate talking about? Someone got hurt?
He said somebody in Rory's village got hurt by someone with wings.
How? Did they fall out of the sky?
No.
You said someone zapped people? How does that work?
It doesn't matter. It's just a story.
It's the wings channeling the body's energy, right?
How did you know that?
I told him. He asked. You're supposed to answer kids' questions.
Maybe stick to answering your sister's questions, not my brother's.
So, when you get wings, you'll be able to zap people?
I suppose. I won't, of course.
How can you be so sure?
Eavesdrop much?
I'm looking for Bowie.
Why?
Do you think that he's mad at me?
Well, his father is a wing creator, and we just talked about how terrible wings are. So,
He went that way.
why are you here, Rory? If you hate wings so much.
I don't. I love wings. I wanted to fly so bad.
Then why are you causing so much trouble at training? Wait, don't go.
something about them.
What do you mean?
They're so angry all the time.
Wait,
What do you want?
I'm sorry that I got into a fight with your dad about wings.
I get into fights with him all the time. It's fine. Are you okay?
Yes. No, I don't know.
Do you really not want wings?
I do. So bad. But
What?
do you promise not to tell your dad?
Of course. How to tell him everything, you know?
My friend in my old town who I used to run with, Jade. She had her wings and was a part of last year's Chosen.
Was she zapped?
Yeah. This guy in my class stole his father's wings, came to school, and just started zapping people. We were all hiding from him in a big cupboard. He flew into our room and looked around. I was sure he was going to find us. And then Jade walked into the room. And he just...
I'm sorry.
I saw it. I saw the lightning hit her. But I didn't help her. I was scared.
Of course you were. I'd have been scared too.
She can't walk anymore. Or fly. She's so depressed, and she stopped talking to me. Or to anyone. You ask her a question, she just says yes or no. That's it.
But that was one guy. That's not going to happen here.
You really think that?
Of course.
What if I told you it's happened over and over again?
That's crazy. We'd know.
I'm not crazy.
I didn't say you were.
I'll glide with you later.
No, wait, don't go. I'm sorry.
You don't get it. It didn't happen to you. What's next?
I think we need to show them off the wings.
I agree.
I still love wings. Even now, after everything.
I get it.
So, the night before the wing ceremony, Bowie and Rory found themselves in the wing room, a place where neither of them were supposed to be. But, as we'll soon find out, they weren't the only ones breaking the rules that night.
I'm sorry that I was so dramatic earlier.
You don't need to apologize. And you're right. I don't think I do get it. I'm sorry.
They're really beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, of course. I wish we could try them on and fly right now.
Me too. But, Bowie, I don't know if I can.
Well, we just have to wait until tomorrow.
No, I mean, I don't know if I can do it at all.
Because of what happened?
Yes. But it's so hard. I've wanted to fly forever. When you were a kid, did you pretend to have wings?
Of course.
My friends and I used to pretend that we were soldiers fighting against the Vogels.
We did the same thing.
My favorite story that we acted out, and we did it over and over again, was brick and steel trapped in the tree with the Vogel forces marching towards them.
Yes, I can see it. We're in the tree. They're coming for us, Steve.
Stay strong!
If we don't make it out of this, spin it on.
We'll make it. When they get close, we dive on them. Wait until you can see the down beneath their feathers before zapping them.
Aye, aye, Captain. I loved all of those stories.
Me too. Every year at the Orchard Fest, the traveling players perform a story like that. And then my friends and I would spend the next 3 weeks acting it out.
Same. That's when I started to love wings.
That's when we all did.
Wings are everything.
You know that they can hurt people.
But what are we supposed to do about it?
Stand up and say no more.
Our parents would screech.
I know. Mine did when I tried to say something to Talon Roost. But they're old. They don't get it.
Get what?
Maybe fighting all the time isn't the best way to get things done.
What do you mean?
I love those stories of brick and steel. But I saw what happened to Jade. And I'm telling you, Bowie, it's not just here. It's every town. People are getting hurt or dying and no one's doing anything. Maybe we have to fight back in a different way.
You said before that this is happening everywhere. How do you know?
There's a group in Falcon's Rest. They're just kids like us, but they're organized. They've been talking with people from other towns, and they're recording all of the incidents. There have been 20 attacks in Falcon's Rest over the past 3 years. 45 deaths.
No, people would do something if that's happening.
They don't. They say it's a tragedy, cry for a few weeks, and then move on. That's what happened to Jade. But she can't move on, and I won't.
Why don't we know about it?
They're keeping it quiet.
Who?
The people in charge. The adults.
But why?
Wings are everything to us, right? You just said it. I mean, the idea that we wouldn't have wings anymore. It makes you feel...
sick to your stomach.
Right, exactly. And making wings is a big business. Lots of money. They're afraid that it'll cost them if this gets out.
I just can't believe it.
Believe it. We need to do something, Bowie.
What?
Take a stand. Say no more wings.
I can't. I mean, I've dreamed of flying my whole life. Wait, don't go. I just need time.
There is no time. The ceremony is tomorrow, and we need to stand now. Please. I can't do it alone.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Are you sure this is where they were going? Yeah, I told you I heard them. Okay, let's go. This is awesome. Do you ever, wonder or what? Do you think it's scary flying? I never thought about that. Forget it. Look at these wings. They're red, like, flames. Oh, I love those. I'm not scared, you know. Just nervous. What if they don't work or something? I'm scared too. For Zola. Yeah? I mean, what if she flies too high and they stop working? Zola's smart. She'll fly right.
This is not a good idea.
It'll be fine. What if we get caught? I'll take the blame. Don't worry.
We're going to get our wings tomorrow. Why do we have to go look at them?
Because I want to see them all ahead of time. That way, I can walk right up to the wings I want, while everyone else is sizing them up.
Get the wings you're supposed to get, Shawnee.
Such faith you have. Things only work out because we make them work out.
What if we get caught and lose our chance to get wings at all?
I won't let that happen.
We can't control everything, Shawnee.
Zola, just trust me. I promise. It'll work out. What do you think of this pair?
They're fine.
Fine? Come on, give me more than that.
I like the colors.
That's not enough of a reason. What wings speak to you?
Shawnee, I don't care. I'll take whichever ones I get.
No, these are your wings. They make you who you are. You have to choose the right ones for you.
These are nice.
Why?
What?
Yes, why? What about those wings make them right for you?
I don't know.
I got it. Stand here. Now, close your eyes.
Shawnee, this is...
Don't say stupid.
I feel stupid.
You could never be stupid. You're the smartest person I know. So if you choose to do this, it's because you know it's smart. So you decide. Is this smart? Of course. Then close your eyes. Now, picture yourself putting on the wings. They slide over your shoulders. They attach to your skin. You feel the jolts. What's it like? The jolt? I don't know. I imagine it'd be like a static shock when you rub your feet on the carpet and touch someone. Except more and deeper into your body.
Is that a good thing?
Yes, because it tells you you have wings and you can fly. Do you see yourself with the wings?
Yes.
Now, leap into the sky. Feel the air pulsing against you. See the earth receding away from you. You're flying. You're flying, and it's the most free you've ever felt.
Yes.
Now, when I say so, open your eyes and choose your wings. Open. Those are your wings? They're beautiful.
I really do want to fly, Shawnee.
Me too.
No, I mean, there's nothing I want more than flying.
I totally get it.
Did you pick yours?
I knew from the moment we walked in.
You always know.
You're the one who always knows things.
Not things like this. I know facts and dates and how things connect together. But you feel things that I could never feel.
But you did feel it. That's how you chose those wings.
Maybe because you showed me how.
Come on, let's go. We're ready. Who's there?
Let's get out of here. It's just us.
What are you two doing here?
Why are you spying on us?
We're just wondering what you were up to. You could have just asked, Griff. You never tell me anything anymore. I do too. I mean, not everything. You're just a kid. I'm only 3 years younger. Those are 3 big years.
I can't believe you, Rowan. You're not supposed to be here. Neither are you. If you get caught, you won't get your wings.
We aren't getting caught.
Let's all get out of here before we get caught.
You were here too? Why didn't you say anything?
I told you I was right.
What are you doing here? Going to sabotage the wings?
No. What are you all doing here?
I overheard you and Zola talking, and since you didn't invite me, I invited everyone.
Sorry, Willow. We should have invited you.
What is this, a pre-wings party? And why are the kids here?
We heard Shawnee talking shoes pretty loud.
You know, since all of us are here, and the wings are here.
What? You're not serious.
I told you I don't want my first time flying to be in front of the entire town.
We could get in huge trouble for this.
Well, we're all here. I mean, if we get caught, they're not going to ground us all, right?
Are we really doing this?
Yes! Not you, Griffin.
You're both too young.
Onyx? What do you think?
Why are you asking me? I don't get wings.
No matter what the judges said, you were always our leader, Onyx. You could fly tonight, with all of us. No one will ever know.
You deserve to fly, Onyx.
Rory, fly with us.
Can't do that. We have to say no to all of this.
Say no tomorrow. Right? Fly with me.
Like, I'm living for the first time.
Let's fly!
never felt so powerful. It's overwhelming.
A little scary, to be honest.
Can we do it again?
I can't wait till tomorrow. Flying is like a thirst inside me that I can't quench.
I know that none of you want to think about this,
Don't ruin our moment.
but... Chloe?
Isn't there another way?
Are they going to cause trouble tomorrow?
I don't think so.
It's almost time, isn't it?
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have to admit, I've been dreading this too.
Let's give them an intermission first.
Good idea.
Come back in just a little bit for the rest of our story.
Welcome back. We hope you're all comfortable and ready for the rest of our story.
We do want to prepare you. The next part, well, it's going to be tough.
Some told us not to show this part of the story.
We get it. It's going to be hard to watch.
Particularly for some of our younger audience members.
But it's important. Because Rory is right. We are not talking about isolated incidents.
There were 693 incidents of wing attacks last year.
2,842 injured.
703 dead.
That's why we're telling this story.
So, prepare yourself.
Maybe hold the hand of someone next to you.
Lean your head on their shoulder.
We're all in this together. We are gathered here today to honor the accomplishments of 7 young people. 7 young people who have earned their wings through sacrifices, hard work, and dedication.
We have to step in for a moment.
Feller took 7, but as you can see, there are only 6 students standing there.
There's a 7th in our story, but we left him out up to this point.
He doesn't deserve to be a part of the story.
You have to understand, though. He was there when they met Rory, when they were chosen, and during all of the training.
And he was here that day.
We're not going to tell you his name.
This story isn't about him.
He was there and he did what he did, and that's all we need to know.
His why doesn't matter.
They matter. You matter. Anyone who's impacted by what's about to happen matters.
So this is the only scene he'll be here for.
And we're not even going to show you his face. Because, we repeat,
He does not matter.
We are gathered here today to honor the accomplishments of 7 young people. 7 young people who have earned their wings through hard work, sacrifices, and dedication. They have always given more than they have taken and are shining lights for all of us to follow. As I say your name, please step forward. Shawnee, for your accomplishments and creativity, please step forward and choose your wings.
That moment was everything I wanted it to be.
For your accomplishments and please step forward and choose your wings. Rory, for your accomplishments in leadership, please step forward and choose your wings.
I earned these wings because of my leadership. I know it will be hard, and I know I didn't grow up here with all of you. But I ask you to follow me now. It's time we fly in a new direction. I refuse to take the wings. Wings hurt people, and we must say no more.
How dare you interrupt this ceremony?
Someone remove him!
Bowie, please, join me. We have to stand up and stop this.
You stay right where you are, Bowie.
It's time to change the flight code. Please, listen to me.
Remove him!
Get him out of here.
I'm Rory's mother. We'll leave now. Come on, Rory.
No.
I am so sorry, everyone. Rory has had a very difficult time. They're still recovering from a tragic accident.
No, you're all making a huge mistake.
Rory, please, let's just go.
Wings kill. It's happening all over, and we have to
Rory,
stop it.
Stop! We are leaving now.
I'm sorry, everyone, for that interruption. Let us continue. Zola, for your accomplishments in intelligence, please step forward and choose your wings. Bowie, for your accomplishments in kindness, please step forward and choose your wings. For your accomplishments in...
That's when everything changed.
Most people didn't even notice him moving into position, but Zola did.
We think she realized what was coming before anyone else.
She tried to stop him.
But no one could have stopped him.
He spoke, but it didn't matter what he said.
Zola was struck first as she tried to stop him.
I watched her fall as the lightning hit her, but it wasn't real. It wasn't real until hours later.
Panic shot through the crowd. Some hid, but it didn't always save them.
Some ran. And were hit as they ran.
Some hid, some ran, and very few bravely were escorted.
Wake up! Griffin! 48 seconds.
That's how long it took for him to kill 5 people.
We will say their names.
My name is Lynn Gallo. I'm Onyx's aunt, and I never married or had children, but it's a pretty soaring aunt, if I do say so myself.
My name is Archer. Slate is my older brother. And yes, I loved bows. My dad was going to take us out this weekend. I oiled my bow to make sure it was ready.
My name is Ginger. I was a teacher at the school. I taught all of the chosen, except for Rory, at one point or another. I have 3 kids of my own. The youngest just started school this year.
My name is Griffin. I don't believe this was real.
My name is Sola. I wanted to fly more than anything in the whole world.
Rory. I'm sorry. I'm with you.
You never think it's going to happen to you.
Until one day, you join a group no one wants to be a part of.
Survivors of big violence.
But that's not the end of the story.
Or even the most important part of it.
What happens next is what really matters.
Some work alone to find the solution.
Some join together to try to change things.
And some comfort each other.
And some don't know what to do.
Are you here? Your dad said I could come up. You should get dressed. Tonight's the night. How about that one green top you wore last month? I always liked that one. I'm just gonna sit here for a while. It's been 4 weeks. People are asking about you. No. Maybe just get dressed. See how you feel? Maybe you want to go after that. I'm just going to sit here for a while. Look, I promised your dad I'd get him up and going. Please, Shawnee. Why would I want to go? We get to fly tonight, remember? What? This will be a good flight for the memory service. Slade is so excited, and I want it to be beautiful for Griffin and Zola and the others. You want to fly, don't you, Shawnee? For Griffin?
What we're seeing here is common after a tragedy. Many who suffer like this have trouble sleeping, have trouble caring about, well, anything.
So they just go through the motions.
Others take a different route.
They're driven to do something they believe would be meaningful.
Neither path is right or wrong.
They just are.
Shawnee, I've been thinking,
It's the lightning. That's the problem, right? Can you hear me? What if we could do something about the lightning? Shawnee, did you hear me? You look good. Come on, let's go. Don't forget your wings.
I can't wear them.
They'll probably have some wings you can borrow at school.
Tonight is the night. Are you ready?
Yes.
You can do this.
No, it's just... A lot of people are going to be really mad.
Yeah, like your dad.
Bowie,
Hey,
you ready to fly?
I don't know.
It's your chance to honor my aunt, and Archer, and the others.
You're not afraid you'll accidentally hurt someone, are you?
No, of course not.
Then why are you... I mean, did he say...
They.
What did they say to you, Bowie?
Maybe flying isn't such a good idea.
You're not listening to them. Come on.
Well, last time someone put on wings at
Yeah,
school...
I know, but he's not going to be there this time. It's going to be like it should have been.
Come on, Bowie, they need you. The rest of the Chosen have to stand together.
I'm not standing with you.
You never should have been chosen in the first place.
But I was.
And then you threw it away. Onyx would have wings right now if it wasn't for you.
Leave them alone. This isn't their fault.
You better fly, Bowie.
Rowan, I'm not sure about this.
Me neither. Look, I get it, but today, this is our moment. Today is the day we push back on the adults who are failing us, and today is the day we say no more wings.
No more wings.
No more wings, yes!
We're with you.
Do you think we'll get suspended for this?
So what?
I don't want to get suspended.
I can't get suspended.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's suspended?
Kicked out of school. Look, no one wants to get suspended, but my sister died.
So did Archer. They were my best friend.
And we cannot let it happen again.
Better suspended than dead by lightning. Yeah, come on. Don't be an egg about it.
You both said you were on board with this.
I am. I just wanted to be prepared for whatever happens.
Rowan, you know that I'm really sorry about Zola. We're with you.
We're going to make them start listening to us. Right?
Right, remember, today is our day.
Today is our day. No more wings.
No more wings! No more wings! No more wings! No more wings! No more wings!
I just think it'll be really beautiful when we all fly over the crowd with torches and that star formation to honor them. Because they're stars in the sky now.
I can't.
You can, really. I know it's hard, but this will be good for you.
Hey, Shawnee. It's good to see you. I didn't know if you'd be here. Hi, Willow.
She doesn't think she can go in.
I get it, Shawnee. I'm so sorry about Griffin. He was a great kid. Rory and I are going to do something tonight that will help stop this from ever happening again.
Bowie, no!
We really use your help. Both of you.
We agreed not to involve them.
I don't think it's fair to spring it on them like that.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to refuse the wings. I'm going to protest.
No, you can't.
We have to change things, or more kids will die.
They caught him. He can't hurt us anymore.
Wings are dangerous. He should have never been able to do what he did.
What do you want? To get rid of all the wings?
No, we can't do that.
Wings didn't used to be able to hurt people. We need to go back to what it was before.
But the wings that can't jolt you, you could barely fly with them.
They were good enough for our grandparents.
That's your argument? I don't want to be like my grandparents.
We have to get rid of these wings.
You're overreacting. One incident.
It's not one incident. It's happening in Falcon's Rest and my town and every other town on our land.
How do you know that?
I met with a group who were fighting against us in other towns. It's happening all over. We have to stand up and say no more.
Can we say that without giving up our wings?
That's what I thought too. But then... this is what we need to do to show them we're serious. Please. Are you with us?
Bowie, I've wanted to fly since I was a little girl. So did Zola.
So have I, but we have to do something.
I don't think I can do anything right now.
Johnny, please don't. Oh, I almost had her in there. She was so close, and you showed me their stupid ideas. She has to get better. Bowie, did you see her? She's a ghost.
Sometimes I feel like we're all ghosts.
Where did Shawnee go? She went where so many of us go when dealing with grief.
Into her memories.
Shawnee, did you hear? Oh, he's going to make the jump.
No way.
He is.
It's too high. He'll die.
We'll get a little bit hurt, at least. It's so far up. Slate triple bird dared him.
Slate is such a woodpecker.
Come on, we've got to stop him.
Shawnee, I hate you. I didn't mean to tell her about the poem. Rowan hates me now. She does not. She thought it was funny. That's worse. I thought you didn't like her anyway. Of course I like her. You know I like her. At least you're finally admitting it. What am I going to do? It's not as bad as you think. She laughed at me. She likes you, Griff. She has forever. And I screwed it up. You didn't. I swear you didn't. So, what should I do then? Tomorrow, at the wing ceremony, you'll walk up to her and talk to her like you always do. And then, tell her you like her. But what if she... She won't, Griffin. I promise. It'll all work out. So much for that promise. Huh, Griff?
Shawnee, is that you?
Hi, Ms. Falco.
You're not going to the memory service either, are you? Can we sit? Your wings are beautiful.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's okay.
It's just... Zola will never fly again.
That doesn't mean that you don't get to. Do you want to take them off?
talked to your father. He said you were fine, but you're not, are you? Yeah. Neither am I. But I think it's okay to not be okay.
It's just, why Zola? Why Griffin?
The truth is, there isn't an answer to that question that'll make you feel better. If you were younger, I would tell you that they had served their time or that they had fulfilled their purpose. That's what I told Rowan, but you're not a little girl anymore. There isn't an answer to that question that'll make you feel better. There aren't answers to a lot of questions.
Zola would have hated that. She always had the answers, and she didn't. She'd look for them.
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
Some of my friends want to protest. Get rid of the wings that can hurt.
What do you think of that?
What do you think?
I think that you, Zola, Willow, and Bowie are some of the smartest kids I've ever known. And I think maybe us adults need to start listening to you a bit more.
That doesn't really help. Bowie wants to protest and Willow doesn't. If both are smart, how do I know which way to fly?
You listen to them, and you turn the question over and over. You look at it from every angle, and then you listen to what your heart is saying.
How do I listen to what my heart is saying?
Oh, Shawnee, you know.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Zola told me about the night before the ceremony. How you helped her find her wings. How you helped her listen to her heart.
She told you that?
Yes.
Did she tell you
that you flew that night? She did.
Were we punished because we flew early?
No, don't think that. This isn't your fault. I told Zola I was very disappointed in her for flying early, but I'm glad she chose to fly.
She loved it. And it was her idea.
It was?
You were all surprised when she suggested it.
I didn't think I could be any more proud of her. But I am. Thank you, Shawnee. You were the best friend to her.
No. She was the best friend to me. So, you really can't just tell me what to do, huh?
That would be cheating.
Another thing Zola wouldn't stand for.
So true. Hey, Shawnee. Can I ask you for a favor?
Anything.
Could you tell me a memory of Zola? Something that I don't know?
We were 7 years old, and you made her so mad.
Shawnee, I can't go.
You have to.
My mom says it's too far for us to go alone.
The fair will be back for years and years.
I know, she's so mean. Your dad is letting you go.
My dad doesn't really care if I come back.
What did you say?
Nothing.
That's not true. Is it?
It kind of is.
I'm sorry.
I wish I had your mom, Zola.
She is pretty good. Even if she wouldn't let me go to the fair.
Maybe she could adopt you. You really think so?
Yes, then we'd be sisters!
Yes!
Thank you, Shawnee.
Excuse me, are you Shawnee Baronin? long way to find you.
I'm Shawnee. Who are you?
We're a part of a group that fights against wing violence. Can we talk to you?
I'm not sure.
We just want to hear your story. If you're able. If you're not, that's okay.
Why?
One of the things we do is document wing violence. We hear the stories, write them down, and tell people.
It's a way to honor those who died, and also a way to spread the word, so maybe we can make things better.
Will you talk to us?
Okay.
Everyone, please take your seats. We'll begin shortly.
You should leave. Dad, back off. Rory has every right to be here.
Bowie, this is an important day for everyone here. If either of you do anything to dishonor the memory of the victims...
We won't dishonor anyone.
Dad, trust me. What we're going to do tonight will honor our friends.
We are gathered here today to honor and remember those we lost just 1 month ago. We will begin with a remembrance, and then our chosen will fly for us as they should have at their wing ceremony. For life moves forward, and we must not let one insane act of violence to stop us from continuing on. To begin, our mayor will say the names of the fallen.
Thank you, Fowler. We must always remember those we have lost to this terrible tragedy. Zola Falco, Flynn Gallo, Archer Hawkins, Ginger Merlo, and Griffin Vorman.
Thank you, Mayor Gallo. Now, anyone who would like to may come up and speak.
This is very hard. Miss Merlo was my first-year teacher. She was always kind. Archer was the sibling of my friend Slate, and Griffin was the little brother of my friend Shawnee. They were great kids who didn't deserve this. I didn't know Flynn Gallo well, but I know many of you did. Zola was one of my closest friends. She was so smart, so much smarter than me. And I think she wanted to fly more than any of us. She once said, "Flying is like a thirst inside of me that I can't quench." And we all felt that. What happened to Zola and all of them was life-changing for me. For probably everyone in this room. And so we need to decide what we are going to do now. I've thought a lot about that.
Bowie, I think you need to let someone else...
I'm not finished. This is hard, but it's necessary. Not one more person should die because we love to fly. Wings that can kill must be destroyed.
It's not the place.
This is the time, and this is the place. All of us here have lost friends to wing violence.
Stop it!
Bowie, no!
Stop this, all of you!
Your wings are going into that fire, Slate.
Try and take them.
Slate, stop!
I was going to.
Slate, look at me. You didn't.
I almost did.
Zola was my best friend. Griffin was my little brother. You're supposed to protect your little brother. I almost didn't come here today. I've wanted to fly more than anything in the world. But I would give up wings in a second if it would bring Griffin and Zola back, even for just a day. But that can't happen. Griffin is gone. Archer is gone. Ms. Merlot and Flynn Gallo are gone. Zola is gone. Bowie and Rory want to burn the wings, and so many others want to move on and stop talking about the wings. How they can hurt, and how they can kill. Maybe because you think it only happened once. You believe it won't happen again.
It's happening all over.
Liar, that's a lie.
Boo! Boo! Let my daughter speak.
Sit down, Verona.
Make me.
Stop it! Right now, all of you.
Everyone, calm down.
Liar! Liar! Get the liars off the stage, Mayor!
It's not a lie. It's happening in Falcon's Rest and Talon Roost and every other town from here to the Green Sea.
Why are we listening to these kids? This should be about the people we lost.
Get down from there.
Get down or we'll pull you down.
Hey now, she's just a kid.
Just get her off the stage.
I am Zola's mother. My daughter is not here to speak, so Shawnee will speak for her. And you will listen.
Go ahead, Shawnee. We're listening.
You don't believe me? I get it. But we have witnesses. Listen to them.
My brother Jet was 15. He loved every city. He wanted to explore all new places. We were visiting Siren City when someone flew out of a tavern and started spraying lightning every which way. Jet was hit and died instantly. The constables covered it up. We were told not to talk about it. My father has the biggest laugh. His whole body shakes when he laughs. Or it did. I haven't heard that laugh in 3 years.
I'm from Falcon's Rest. My mother loved to bake. Every solstice she'd bake pie after pie. I love the apple ones best. She'd sprinkle cinnamon over the top. She'd deliver pies to anyone who wanted one. I think she made 40 pies last year. She wouldn't accept anything for them, but during that time of year, we always had a full woodshed, and every once in a while we'd find fruits or vegetables on our back porch. Everyone loved my mother. She was killed 8 moons ago by our next door neighbor's son. The son was only 12, but he got a hold of his father's wings and couldn't control the lightning. Wings are too dangerous. We need to do something.
I'm from Green, a small town a lot like this one. Everyone knows, everyone knows. 2 of my friends died from wind violence. The person who did it, we all knew. We knew he was trouble. We knew, and no one did anything to stop him from getting his wings when he turned 18. Less than 2 months later, he did it. We need to keep wings off the backs of people who cannot be trusted with the responsibility.
3 different towns. And this is just the tip of the Talon. It's happening all over. And we need to stand up and do something. I want to fly. I do. But not like this.
to the whole town. Follow me.
Not one more! 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 Not one more!
I wanted to say thank you, Shawnee. Your words made the difference.
Did they? I hope so.
Are you okay?
I think so. A little better, anyway. You changed your mind.
You were just so brave to stand up there.
I don't want anyone else to die.
I've been thinking a lot about wings.
I think we all have.
No, I mean, how they work. I think there's a way to dissipate the lightning, so we can still fly high, but not hurt anyone.
Really? Truly?
I think so. It was something Zola said that made me think of it. Do you remember, it was that same day Bowie's father spoke to us and Rory called him out?
What did she say?
We control technology. It shouldn't control us.
You really think you can do it?
I wish Zola was here. She was so smart. I bet she could have figured it out. But I'll try. Ready to go?
I'm ready.